right, so here is this defensively gifted fighter, and certainly has some offense as well, but more often than not, that offense is set up by his sound defense. He uses movement beautifully, uses his defense to create offensive angles. This guy can stick and move with the best of the man, and even when you think you have him in a bad position, more often than not, swivels that head off of the center line and counters you right in the jaw. So an outstanding defensive striker, very good counterattacks, and a very interesting matchup in front of him tonight. Get out your 209 tattoos, folks. Here he is, the one, the only Nate Diaz, making the walk yet again. It's been a long time, but Nate Diaz is back tonight. He has put in all the right work. You know, few guys in this division work harder than Nate Diaz. It's good to see him back.
And you notice it, John, right? The cardio. The cardio is one thing that stands out about Nate Diaz. He looks like he's just touching guys with all of his strikes, but the build-up, all the activity that he puts out usually will make his opponents wilt. And once he gets him to the ground, he's a jiu-jitsu black belt that can finish the fight with a number of submissions.
Yeah, he'll hit you with the open hand, too. He'll invoke that Stockton slap. You think we see that tonight?
Stockton slap, but it's just so disrespectful. But I love watching. It's so Nate Diaz.
Gotta get you a Lafayette slap. Good to see Nate Diaz back here tonight, one of the biggest fan bases in the world, and they are all watching the pride of Stockton, California here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Suzuki. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. So the Stockton Southpaw Nate Diaz back at it here tonight. More than 10 years on this UFC roster. Pretty fast starter. He'll try to get the hands to the target early on. And you know about the legendary chin. A lot of power in the opponent tonight, but easier said than done to get Nate Diaz out of it. All right, early in the fight here, and Nate Diaz off to a pretty good start. Found a home for that left hand.
I mean, and it's powerful. It does not seem like Nate is throwing it hard, but he always finds his target. He's very accurate with that straight left hand. So he kind of feeds the right hand to get you moving where he wants, and then bang, he drops that straight left on you that hurts so many. Hurt Conor McGregor, and he hurt the welterweight champion, Leon Edwards, in the same way.
Frantic pace early on to this one. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Uppercut there, blocked by Diaz. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Diaz. Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the 50s here.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that.
So just over 20 total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz.
Oh, inside kick.
Diaz gets caught by another leg kick. Some fighters don't like to check them. Would be wise to start checking a few of these if you're him. Fighters separate from the clinch now. And these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Nice jab.
Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one in boxing class, hands up, chin down. Oh, nice.
Oh, nasty cut right on the bridge of the nose. He is bleeding. Under a minute now to go. Both fighters throwing heat now. Nice job moving off the center line. He slips to avoid that right hand. That punch no good. Oh, effective strike from the clinch there by Diaz. Oh, collar tie. Round 2 next. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
Second round underway. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. Did not. Oh! Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots. Oh, that's big. Oh, nice.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it broke. He's in a lot of trouble.
Back to the feet now. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Well, you know this.
There it is again. Look at that. Now some separation from his clinch position.
Beautiful counter with the punch there, and certainly making good use of what is an obvious edge and reach.
Oh, nice inside kick.
Pocket presence. Oh!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, good block there. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he's back with that offering, DC. He is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already. And DC, I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to
Huge connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Oh, big left hand. Big uppercut. 20 seconds to go, round 2. Going out the body with that hook, well done there by Diaz. Some swelling around that right eye of Nate Diaz. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this. Again, he will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. There's that kick.
Oh, he's hurt, he's hurt.
Diaz is really targeting that cut. Thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing.
His left eye pretty swollen at this point. That one appeared to stun him.
Now he's back up. He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep. Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
Oh, that killing is tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Big shot. What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurting for certain.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up, but I think that is the key. The mental is what's gonna allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy. You're gonna have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect of fighting.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 4 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Nate Diaz!
All right, so Nate Diaz gets a big win tonight. I thought he was at his best, certainly came in very conditioned as usual, and the boxing was on point too.
The boxing was on point, the cardio was ready. Nate Diaz fought the perfect fight in order to win tonight against a very tough opponent.
What you've been through just to get to where you're going. Fuck 'em.